Welcome, welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Shine your light. I'm going to read something from the Bible. Now, as you know, I don't promote any particular spiritual paths on these simulcasts, but there's still wisdom in all paths. And there's a lot of wisdom in this Bible verse I'm going to read. It's from Matthew 5:14. You are like light for the whole world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a bowl. Instead, he puts it on a lampstand where it gives light for everyone in the house. In the same way, your light must shine before people, so that they will see the good things you do and praise your Father in heaven. Now, when I say shine your light, it's in line with what I always talk about on these simulcasts. Shining your light. Exercising your gifts. Don't play yourself small. One thing I've encountered in coaching or just on the street, and this is something throughout life. Some people, they don't realize the light that they have. Some people feel like that their light is dim compared to others. That they don't have something, but you all have light because all of you are a child of God, the Creator, whatever name you want to use. So you already have a light. You share in that light with the Creator. I'll just say that. All right. However you choose to worship or adhere to it. You have a light. Everyone does. Every single person does. Everyone has something that will make them stand out. But a lot of times we diminish our own light. You know, it could be it was never seen, or people ignored it, or people feel like it's not good. I mean, it's amazing how self-effacing many people can be. Now, humility is good. Humility is good because it puts humility and modesty is good. But don't dim that light totally for anyone. Your light is meant to shine on someone. Just by doing what you do, you can inspire others. I'll give you an example. There's a man I know, and I've mentioned this man. He's a good man. He's a good man. He's a modest man. He's a modest man. He doesn't have a great station in life. You know, he's not that guy who will be on these YouTube videos. He's not that guy who will get a huge following on IG. He's an older man. But the light that he has within him, he touches people he touches. He's an angel. I would say this man is an angel. One of these people who are they out here just to reach the ordinary person, just to bring out their light, because of his light, he brings out the light in others. And that's very important. But that's his thing, because he doesn't diminish his light. Because when your light is meant to inspire, it's meant to shine the way. It's meant to be shared with the world. You know, your light can come out in how you cook. You know, people feel good. People can be healed. Let me say that again. People can be healed just by somebody who's able to cook a good meal with love. You know. I mean, and you got people like that. You have men and women like that. They'll just cook and then they'll just sit back and they'll just, they just feel a joy because you feel good. And that makes you feel good. And that's their light. That's their gift. That's their ministry. All right? But shine your light. Whatever it is, it's nothing too small because the world needs everything. You could be a person who knows how to make a garden look great. You can be a person who knows how to listen to someone. You can be a person who can get on these YouTube videos. You can be a person who can write beautiful poetry that can inspire somebody to a new level. But that is your light. Always shine it. Don't hide it under a cup. You know, don't dim it. Don't dim it for others to make the others feel good. Because sometimes we'll dim it just to make others feel good. Because we feel like, oh, well, if I shine my light, that'll make another person feel good. Or feel bad. Because they don't have the same light. And you're right, they don't have the same light. They have their own light. Sometimes, just being who you are, just being an ordinary person, just walking and stuff, you can inspire someone. You know, I remember when I was in college. You know, there was a gentleman, he worked in the food service, cafeteria at the school. Now, on first look, he wouldn't seem like much. But I remember I inspired him because he said, you know, when I always see you, you're always reading. So that got me interested in reading more books. So me just shining my light, not hiding it, not trying to be cool like, oh, I don't read and stuff. I'll be up there reading. I show it. I don't hide who I am. I don't hide who I am. Now, I'm as full disclosure, there was one point in my life where I was. And I had a beautiful woman. And she wasn't a lover. She was just a wise woman. She called me out on it. She said, why are you hiding? Show who you are. So the message she gave me, I'm giving to you. Shine your light. Let everyone see it. Now, you don't have to force the light. See, that's where people get it wrong. People think they got to tell everybody about their light, right? Tell them, oh, I'm such a great thing. But see, here's the thing. If you have to tell people about your light, then you need to work on your light. Because the beauty of your light, everybody see it. You don't have to tell anybody, right? You know, I don't have to tell anybody what I do on here. Yeah, it was brought to my attention that, you know, there are those who try to question what I do on YouTube, but I don't have to defend what I do. You can see it. You either get something from it or you don't. So that's what I allow it. I allow my light to shine. My work speaks for me. My work speaks for me. And anyone's works will speak for them because that is their light. And I've seen it. I've seen it in people with low station in life. I've seen it in people with high. I've seen it with, I mentioned one time, a young lady. She was a young lady with Down syndrome. And she would come with her mother to this flea market where I sold books, right? But her light was that she had hugs for everyone. I mentioned this in a video before because even the thuggish men there, because of her light, would defend her. Because she even reached out to them. She always had a hug for every single person in there. Every single person, regardless of who they are, regardless of the bad things they did. So even the thugs in there, the stick-up kids, they were affected by her light because she did not hide it, who she was. And you get people like that. Always shine your light because your light has come from the Creator. Your light is special. You share the same light as the Creator, just not as big. Let everybody know. Just walk proud. You know, be proud. Whatever your gift is, whatever your ministry is, let it shine. And as I said, you don't have to tell people about it. They'll see it. They'll tell you about it. If you're a person who do good works, if you're a person who's good at anything, other people will see it. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them. All you have to do is shine it. But the key is you don't hide it. You know, you don't diminish it. You let it shine. And you let it shine brightly. Because when you shine your light, you shine the light for others. The world we have now, it's a lot of darkness out there. It really is. But if you just shine that light, it breaks up the darkness. Regardless of what it is. Whether you're the person who can take care of animals, or you're the person who can create businesses that can employ thousands and keep food on people's plates. If you're a person who wants to clean up the environment, that is your light. And I need you to share it. I want everybody to meditate on everything I've just said. I want you to keep rising and transforming. Peace and blessings.